I have struggled with makeup, guys, since I can remember. I have struggled with the concept of makeup. I actually grew up in a really religious family, and makeup was considered like evil and vain, and everything about it was considered fake, etc. So that was a really big issue for me, a big hurdle for me to come over growing up, even though, from the age of 16, I still wore mascara and I would try to dabble in some eyeshadows, but not very much because eyeshadows and lipstick were like, they were bad. They were like evil, you guys. Anyway, so I had to get over that. But as I got older, I started using a little bit more makeup, and I tried many different makeup lines, never effectively and never well, but there were definitely some makeup lines I preferred over others. But I definitely was not, I've never been a makeup guru. Never have enjoyed putting makeup on, never have enjoyed what it looks like on my face. Even when I would get people that like professionals to do my makeup, I don't feel like they did it very well for my face, or maybe it was just the way that I was used to seeing my face, so I didn't like the way that they did it, which is probably more likely the case. Anyway, so over the years, I've continued to use makeup and continue to wear it and try to figure it out, but I've always struggled and always felt like I'm just failing at makeup. I would watch videos, I would get tips from people, but still with little to no progress of improving my makeup skills. The problem was that makeup was always so confusing. There were always so many different product recommendations. I didn't know what went where. I also, honestly, guys, I didn't take the time to learn it as well as I could have. But that kind of came down to me not wanting to, me being a little bit stubborn and saying, you know what? This is stupid. I don't like makeup. I was on one side of the pendulum where I saw that people that wore makeup were on a completely different pendulum. But what I didn't realize is that there was all this middle ground. There were all these people in the middle. And eventually I learned that's where I've come to live, is right there in the middle. I don't like a ton of makeup, and I don't believe that makeup is evil anymore. Finally, after I had my third baby, I kind of got a little fed up. I was like, you know what? I am going to learn how to do makeup. I'm going to learn the skill. I'm going to figure out what makeup's good. I'm going to figure out how to make it look good on my face, and that's it. I just decided that self-care was my priority, but I feel like I need to do something with like my appearance. So I started getting on YouTube. Like, that's where you go, right? You go to YouTube to figure out how to do your makeup. Well, the problem was I couldn't find one person that did makeup the way that I wanted to do it, where I didn't have to spend an hour. I didn't have to spend even a half an hour. I didn't even have to spend 15 minutes if I didn't want to do my makeup. I could just do it in a flash and be done, and that was it. That's what I was looking for, but it's not what I found. I was a bit discouraged, but I did try a bunch of the product recommendations. I got some brushes, and I tried to do my makeup like these people did in these tutorials, and I tried to figure this out, and it was a good effort. I did it for about a month and just got frustrated and just kind of put those products in the drawer with the rest of the products that I never used. And I still kept looking. So I finally decided to search up like simple makeup or easy makeup or something along those lines. And this video popped up of this lady, and on like the picture, it showed just this like simple 4-color palette, just like the one I'm using right now. And it showed her and the way that she looked with the makeup on, and I was like, oh gosh, she doesn't look like she's wearing a ton of makeup. She's really cute, and if she could do her makeup with those 4 colors, I can get on board with that. And the fact that they were all in the same compact, I was like, okay, I can follow these steps. I can figure this out. I don't have to have a bunch of different bottles. So I watched the video, and I was just blown away. I was like, okay, she looks awesome. Maybe it's the lighting, I don't know, but I'm gonna give this a shot. So I went and picked my own colors. She actually recommended that you get a color match from her. I did not do that. I picked my own colors, and my makeup came in the mail a couple days later. I tried it, and even though at the time I didn't know, the colors were too light, but I loved it. I fell in love with this simplicity. I fell in love with this, having this makeup all in one compact, and it just dumbed the makeup process down enough to where me, former makeup hating person, tomboy, noob, just terrible makeup skills in general, could figure out. And of course it took some practice, of course, just like any makeup. So whether you use the makeup that I use or not, I wanted to create a place where I could teach what I had learned in a very simple way and basically provide what I couldn't find those days on YouTube when I was looking for simple light coverage, chill makeup for basic girls like me. I'm very chill. I want it easy. I want it to be duplicatable, and I want it to be relatable. And I thought that I was like the only one in the world that was like that. I thought there were only the people that wore makeup and the people that didn't. But realizing that I could find that middle ground between the two major pendulum swings. I didn't have to be way over here on makeup, full coverage, full everything, flawless. And I didn't have to be way over here where I was just completely barefaced and a little bit insecure, a lot insecure, especially when I got in front of pictures because I didn't have any makeup on, that I could find this happy little middle space, which is where I mostly live. So after I've been wearing the makeup for about 1.5 years, I reached out to the lady that I purchased the makeup through, and I asked her if she had an affiliate program where I could just promote the makeup, send the clientele to her, and just get like a little kickback. And she said, no, you have to sign up to be like an artist. And I thought that meant I had to be like a makeup artist. And I was like, oh, that's definitely not for me. So I said, oh, well, I'll just keep sending people to you as I refer to them if they like my makeup, and I'll just send them your way. And that was what I did. I did that for a while, and then eventually I did end up signing up, and I did a party or two, like with people trying to share the makeup, and really quickly realized that that wasn't the way I wanted to go. I didn't want to do parties. I wanted to get online and help the women that were searching online like I was, and help them with their makeup. And so that's when I created a YouTube channel, because I thought there might be women out there like me that are chill and want an easy way to do makeup, but everything that you find online is just typically on this far side of makeup, full coverage, glam, all that. It was really hard at the time to find any natural makeup looks. I think they're getting more popularized nowadays than they ever have been from what I've noticed. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't claim to be a makeup artist. Have I learned a few tricks along the way? Yes, absolutely I have. And they really benefited me. And I try to find ways to make them simple to understand for people online. And if it helps you, if anything that I've shared has helped you, then I have achieved my goal. That was my goal with this YouTube channel, is to help people like me at that point to understand makeup better, not feel so overwhelmed by it, and also feel like there was a place for them with makeup as well. It didn't just belong to one group of people. It didn't just belong to girls that want to look flawless. It was for people like me too that get sweaty and dirty and is a little bit of a tomboy. And I thought that they couldn't coexist, but it definitely can. That's why I created this YouTube channel, was to basically pull the makeup curtain back and say, no, I can fit in here too, and to create that niche for myself, and also in case there were other people like me that were looking for something similar. And finally, I just want to help others discover what I have discovered, whether again you use the makeup line that I use or not. I want to help simplify makeup overall if I can, and in an easy way. Of course, I use the makeup that I love. This is the makeup that I promote because it's the makeup that I love. Once in a while, I'll try different products when I feel like I'm missing something, or if something's lacking, or if I'm just curious. But generally, you're going to be seeing me use this makeup because this has simplified the makeup process for me, and I've got all in one place, and it's hard for me to think that I would go to anything else, like having multiple bottles and such. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday today, and I will see you guys next week with another video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.